Hey everybody, decided to log back in for a little bit and hopefully get some footage. That's not what I wanted. Of the game for some B-rolls, and I figured, hey, if I'm going to be doing it, I may as well be streaming it. So let's see if I can get this both working at the same time. Capture with streaming, and let me go live. If you guys have any questions or would like me to try anything to see if it works, by all means let me know. I'm glad to give it a go and learn with everyone else. Now, I got booted. There was a crash when I cast my fishing pole. So here we have my fishing pole, equip with bait with R. Equip bait. And then we hold to cast. Oh, look at that. What do we do to hook a fish? It means it's fighting, I assume. So we bring it in, let it tire itself out. So we don't want to snap our line. Okay, a small perch. Took all that effort for a small perch. Alright, shallow water. You have a short window, apparently, with which to hook your fish. You can't reel it in all at once. That was an oar. I don't know, do you keep that? Does that go in your inventory? Still shallow. No wonder it didn't fight, it wasn't a fish. Too early. Reaction time. Nibble, nibble. There we go. This tells me it's not a fish. It is a fish! Alright, so I'm supposed to talk to Danaruby about the ore that I caught. Oh, funny. Broad fishing hotspot. You can get any kind of fish here, apparently. I expect I should have just went the other way. Ooh, did I unlock? I do. It's a boat. Okay, yeah. Now, I'm hearing game sounds. They definitely do not seem to be coming through into the stream, according to my mixer information. I had to crank it way up. Is there a way to get rid of my UI? Settings. Gameplay, key bindings. Because I'll be straight, I'm looking at this game going, wouldn't it be interesting to find certain scenes and just record them and then use them as a picture or reference for, like, when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons or something, and you're like, hey, you know, this is what you see, or, you know, this is the kind of experience that you have as you're kind of setting up a scene. And obviously the UI is a little bit of a hide UI. Left Alt and H. Left Alt and H. But I'm going to put that back. H is the social menu. Good to know. Now, once you know how to camp, you can use somebody else's camp and bind yourself to it so you respawn there. A question in the dark. In the sober light of day, Zadok is much more tight-lipped. He sent me away with only the vaguest of grumblings. Later in the evening, I repeated my stratagem of carousing, but with diminishing returns. Filled to the brim, I stepped outside to pass water. Suddenly, a great ogre of a man accosted me in an alley, backing me up against the wall. His breath reeked of spirits and wormwood. I thought the brute was about to offer me a personal violence. Instead, he whispered, "Have you heard his music? Have you seen the Emerald King?" Before I could do anything but stammer, the giant lumbered off towards the woods with a giggle that sounded too childish for his titanic frame. Ichabod Shaw. Who's leaving these journals just out for anybody to read? Unclaimed hamlet. Well, we'll fix that, won't we? Oh, look. Another very bright notice of concern to carters and porters. After a recent spat of back injuries, spate, maybe? The doctors of Aeternum feel compelled to issue the warning to anyone transporting goods between settlements. Please remember there are no beasts of burden on Aeternium. No horse or donkey will pull your cart, carry your pack, or tolerate a rider. All efforts to domesticate or re-domesticate these animals have only led to injury and a lot of swearing. Therefore, it's important to transport only as many goods as your own back can bear. Do not overburden your packs or carts. This is not the old world. In Aeternium, you must all pull your own weight. Your joints will thank you. Well, there dashes my caravan plans. Maybe that'll change eventually. Who knows? That cow looks mighty tasty. Alright, what am I doing here? I'm gonna go find some wood people, the instruments to shape things, and somebody to show my ore to. Yes, that's a euphemism. What's going on here? Fiber supply cart territory must be faction controlled. I'm back outside. I don't want to be back outside. I want to be over here. It's gonna be nighttime. Fine time to have a strange sense of humor. Stone cutting table. Am I supposed to do some stone cutting? Stone block. Now let's cut some stone block. I believe it's 10 they're looking for. Base and mount. Exit station. Check one off the list. 4 coarse leather at the tannery. Outfitting station. Not what I'm looking for presently. I don't know what that bobbing is from. Probably where I was standing. Woodcutters. Timber. How many? 10. Now, my opinion, it's a good idea chopping down trees, getting your tree cutting skill up. Come on back here and work your wood craft as well. Pretty much for the amount that you're capable of doing, because you're going to need it at some point. Even find sandpaper, advanced material converter, aged wood, iron planks. So let's go all the way to the max and just get some crafting XP under my belt. There we go. That's all I can do right now. Woodworking is level 12. I think it was 0 a moment ago, like something like that. And then leather crafting. What on earth would be leather crafting? You know, I must say, I'm enjoying this town's layout, the layout of this town, a wee bit better than the last one. Energizing light rabbit ration. Let's do that for mana. This is my second character. The other one I brought to 10, and I will also say better luck with armor with this one, better luck with weapons with the other one. Ooh. So the ingredients for travel ration seems to change, and potentially changes based on what you have, like cranberries and perch. It's the pin recipe. Apparently I can only do one of those. And then light ration doesn't require much of anything. Let's get some cooking done. Cooking's level 2.
Welcome to Windswood, Fred. I believe you'll find this is the best territory in the best settlement in all of town.
Loam. Loam is a material. Loom is the thing you're doing with it. Stone cutters. Forge. Where is the leather worker? Coarse leather at tannery. Where's the tannery? Between colleagues, Robert, our exploration continues, though we are no closer to finding the cause of the corrupted areas. No logical progression, no determinable cause for location or spread. It is baffling. And while the scientist in me is thrilled at this challenge, the human in me is terrified. The only points that seem truly safe are the protected areas of the settlements. Whatever energy is present, there is enough to prevent these corruption points from forming. Our team has reached the northern edge of the Great Cleave, and we are down to 12 members of the original 19. If we lose too many more, we'll be forced to turn back. We'll forced to turn back? I think it's be forced. Which may work out for the best. I think everyone would like to return to the safety of the south. For now, we will continue our research. Our current task is checking soil samples between locations to determine if there's any variance in composition or quality of azoth. You may wish to do the same in your own area. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Perhaps you'll buy me a drink on my return. Sarah Abraham. Alright, this is the loom. I've got that part down. This person isn't helping me at all. I don't think I have iron ingots. Nor do I have charcoal to smelt or burn. Ah, it's the whole trading post. Nothing here. It looks like I have to go elsewhere. Oh, it's way over there, that's why. In the other town, they were also divided. There was some in some location and others in a second location, which makes sense, especially for medieval towns. They would separate certain activities, but kind of is annoying, to be straight. Okay, here we go. Tannery. Let's make that all the way up. Alright, 16 XP. Gives us what level? Tannery 3. And then we're going to talk to Denarubi. And Miklos Dalty.
stock up on some supplies here, aren't we? You can never have too much, I say. And that goes for everything.
Armor case level
Now
4.
We'll be posting any supply request to the town board. Visit the board? Ah, see now, there's a true warrior. Building supplies are one thing, but steel and leather, blades and plate, that's the real deal. Yes, indeed, my friend. We should get Artificer Cotherin to fire up the forges straight away.
Alright, let's go see them.
Perfect. Sandris is one of the finest smiths in all Eterna. I'm sure the two of you will get along
I'm sure we won't.
smashingly. Get those talk to Sandris. He'll be milling about down there by the forge, if he's not already hard at work, I'm sure.
Alright, town upkeep. So this is a mission, and mission. However long these take. Coin, so those rewards, you're getting like 4 coin per mission or less. And then for player stuff, they're like 15 coin for the basic. There's like 45 coin for one shot. Every time you pull the trigger, it's 45. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. And maybe the maybe it'll work. Maybe it will work, but I don't think so. I think the prices are going to be adjusted pretty quickly. Mind you, this is all beta, and everything's going away.
Hello there. You must be this new hero Doty's been talking about. He cannot stop talking about you. And I mean that quite literally. At any rate, he said he'd send you my way, and, well, here you are.
The satchel. Now from the satchel.
Well, to be sure. He's just... well, he's more of a talker than a doer. That which suits me just fine, however, as I am exactly the opposite.
You enjoy doing the work? I'm also familiar with the constable's grandiose plans. I suspect he told you to come down and tell me to fire up the forge, did he? Yes, that's exactly what he said.
Yes, he says it quite frequently, apparently oblivious to the fact that I always keep the fires lit. At any rate, what say we start simple? Try your hand at forging just an iron sword. I'll give you the ore.
Yay! Okay. So, we got to go to the forge. No. That's not what I meant. I meant the smelter. Should be right by here, yeah? But no. Oh, first off, yeah, this is, I don't know, for some reason counterintuitive. You have to open this, swashbuckler hat, leatherworking and smelting for iron ore, right? So now I can go smelting. I can take the iron ingots, go all the way to 22, and craft some ingots. Boom. Now, that's a quest. Level 3. That is fantastic. And I'm going to be using this sword because my current one is not the best. Now, I can add something like this, right? Adds a constitution bonus. I can add Azoth if I have any. I don't, so I'll just go there. We have refined wood. We have coarse leather. We have everything we need. This ups the chance that things are going to happen, or potentially just gives constitution. My last one I did actually had a gem slot. I don't know, does everybody get an uncommon item as just part of the, like, hey, let's give you a cool thing and you'll feel great about yourself? But it's not actually based on percentages. I don't know. But I'm going to have to get used to it. Committees are the worst. From the personal notes of Commander Joshi of the Marauders, Windsward, I hate committees, always have. When 2 or more imbeciles are too scared or stupid to act, they form a committee. But against my better judgment, I agreed to this pact between the factions. I thought the common threat of corruption was obvious enough that we'd be compelled to take action. But whenever I propose a joint attack, I'm blocked by cowards. The Syndicate hides behind its paperwork, and the Covenant hides behind its pews. It's all just politics and posturing. Meanwhile, more good people are lost to corruption every single day. I must go. It's time for another strategy meeting. God, I really hate committees. Okay, we made a sword. Or I made a sword. And,
Alright, let's see your handiwork here. Huh. Impressive. Quite impressive. Either you've done this before or you've got quite a knack for it.
Ah, you say that to all the guys.
I should hope I'll see you around the forge often then. You're welcome to use it any time. Skills like yours shouldn't go to waste. Oh, before you go wandering off, you should meet survivalist Carcity. While dying isn't necessarily permanent on Eternum, it can be quite painful. She could offer insight on avoiding it. Oh, the kind that keep you from freezing or starving to death out in the wilds. Being alive in frozen solid is particularly unpleasant. Talk to Carcity. It's rare that she's actually here.
And apparently, by just doing that, I'll get like 18 coins, which is really, really good. Okay. Rawhide settlement rumors. I'm not sure about that part yet. Craft canned fish samples. I still need to talk to Denna. But I think that one's actually a wee bit out. This is 2.5 kilometers, did it not? Like way over here. Fishing basics. Psh, psh. It'll be a while before I care about that one. Alright, pretty much right behind me.
Uh-oh. Here comes another tourist. Just about over everyone in this settlement expecting me to keep them safe. It's not my job. Look, I hate to be harsh, but survival is not always a given here. Whether outside or in, people do die, or worse. Become corrupted, lost. None of us get a free pass. With all
So-
this talk about corruption spreading, it sounds to me like being safe is a thing of the past. I mean, what do you do if this settlement gets overrun by corrupt? And then you'll really be in the thick of it. I mean, maybe you got what it takes. Maybe not. Fine, let's find out. How about you head out there, make camp, and do some hunting at some of the local wolf dens?
Okay, so the local wolf den will be here. So I'll make camp south so that I can head in the same direction. So I can set my camp recall point in somebody else's camp, even though I didn't set it, which means I saved myself some materials by doing so. I just need some green wood and I can make that happen. I don't think we'll really need anything, so or I really need anything. There is arc to arrows. In a short range, not really a lot. I've defeated one. I think I shot two, but it only gave me credit for the one. Maybe kill shots? Maybe the amount of damage being done? Hard to know. Rawhide and red meat. People are killing these and not skinning them. What an enormous waste. I'm probably going to get aggro here in just a second. There we go. To win the beta, you can't win a beta. I mean, everything goes away. These wolves are heavily farmed. But I'm getting a lot of materials. Oh, iron! That was random luck. Well worth missing the wolf. Oh, you're annoying me. More over my inability to dodge at appropriate times. What the hell? I'm not PvP flagged? I guess I hit the button once, and it's just doing it now? Interesting, I thought I had to like keep pushing. Fronded Petal Camp. Ooh, a hatchet, but not of any particular metal. That's interesting. Alright, let's eat some food. And see what a potion does. Ooh, it is a burst. Very nice little burst. Okay, so I have apparently charge. You always get me with that. Okay, not always, but a lot. You get me with that a lot. No, no. Wolf, please. Trees not going anywhere. By my own observations, I should kill that turkey first, because they're not as plentiful in any given region, but they possibly are in every region. They've been in every region I've been to. Alright, where are we? Wolves are literally dead ahead. Let's go ahead and put some food in there. Okay, you're pissing me off, wolves. Aha! Not even care about skinning it right now. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. No. Yes. I'm just gonna push my way in for now. Maybe follow this guy. Because there is a chest in here, almost guaranteed. Some sort of supply. And iron, maybe, over there. Saltpeter! Saltpeter? I'm not really sure. I think it's saltpeter, even though it's spelled Peter. But that's got to be for bullets, like crafting of the shot. They call it cartridge. Every time you skin, strangely enough, you also get points. Tracking and skinning is the same. Another journal. Hearken and beware, the earth's thirst is quenched with blood. Beware. The ancients came and went. What is time in this place? The land was green and good, and others came, plenty for all, yet they fought as if caught in the jaws of scarcity. Glutted by gore, the earth vomited corpses when the great rains came. Eventually this land had enough. Supply stockpile. The last time I did this, there was 2. I don't recall if I looted. Yeah, I must have. Plate greaves. Oh my. I'm highly impressed with the armor that I've been able to get this time. And this shows +4 constitution, 79 slash damage versus 98. No, 102 versus 98. Technically, the old one had greater slash damage. Somehow. I'm not really sure. This should be better because it's green. Yeah, just my thoughts. What is this? Lodestone. And I do not have the mining skill for that. Okay. Let's see what else pops up. As I search around here, there will be a wolf that pops up in just a moment. As it respawns, yes. I want a skin, but they will respawn, and then I'll be here forever. Trapped. Silver! Requires mining skill of 10. It's good to note. The bush. Turkey that I want. Though I don't really expect to rely on arrows too much. Crap. So I set my spawn point as somebody else's camp, which is something you can do, but it does not meet the requirements of the quest. I have to push Y and create a new camp, and then push E to apply all resources. It takes a minute to count up the wood and the flint, and boom, there we go. And then travel to Inkwell Cave, which I was just at. That's right. I'll just dodge the wolves this time as much as I can. There's no, like, maybe that is stealth, or is it just forced walk? Something to experiment with. Spotted hare. Some people have said like rabbits are hard to find. Is it for a quest? Are they looking for a particular drop? Rawhide, yes. Apparently fuzziness or something. I don't know. Hey, you're... That's right. I'm just happy you missed. Officer's Pants of the Fighter. Now let's see how these compare. I just got the plate mail. 157 gear score, 70.6 armor. 154 gear score, 28.1 armor. So this is green, but is worse unless I get some sort of thing to go in the socket. It may mean it's a good item to sell. Alright, let's do a little bit of bow shooting here. Wolves are a great example of whatever you think you can get away with, you can't. If you want to avoid... Sure, let's see what groups look like. What? Oh, for trade. I don't know what I would be trading. And I find blocking is not very effective with wolves for whatever reason. Travel to Inkwell Cave and get mauled by wolves in here. Silver and lodestone. Alright, well let's do some a little bit of constitution. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's item buffs. And this time we're gonna go a little more focus, and next time we're gonna go with some intelligence. Achievements. I don't know what I possibly achieved. It doesn't seem to report on it, but there we go. I'm not entirely sure what the arrow advancement is yet. Okay, good, good. I was like, do I not get any bow credit for that? Pretty sure I used my bow. 26 arrows to go. Maybe I will use more arrows than I was thinking. Now the caches of stuff, they do reset after a while. A rescuer shirt, probably not better than I have. Travel to Inculcate? Is that not where I was? Yeah, that's Dankfur Hollow. Now I have to... Okay, this is just strange. I was making an assumption that these were the wolves I was intended to slay, but the answer is no. What folly! What folly! And clearly I'm not paying attention to the evidence in front of me because, like, it's on my HUD. I'll leave that here for other people. How magnanimous of me. Windsward Hamlet. Property tax is 10%. I think that's higher than the last place. Crafting tax is also potentially higher. Boulders and flint. I was hoping for a little bit of iron. Alright, so we need to go up here for a bit. Ooh, there's a bridge I didn't even notice. And swing a right eventually after this rock. So many things here because of the... So yeah, I can just do this, right? I've already met the requirements of the quest, so just kind of backpacking onto somebody else's work is not a bad thing in this case. Boy, do I wish I had my staff. I really, really like the life staff. It does damage, it does heals. It is a phenomenal. An Inkwell wolf. Are you so very much different? I don't think so. Alright. So let's take a look. Where am I? I literally just need to go forward. Maybe the thing with wolves is to just dodge and heavy attack. No. To the left. So many people's journals. I don't get it. Okay, Bacchanal leggings, whatever that is, and Sandflux, which who knows that? The music of the green. It begins as a shift in the air. The murmur of trees. The crackling whisper of crops conspiring in the night. The music of the green. The warmongers felt this change, invisible yet heedy. Peace and joy grew root-bound in their hearts, driving out all aggression. Warring factions met and reveled. They drank, they ate, they sang, and they danced. They danced day and night. They smiled and danced upon bloody feet. They danced into ecstatic delirium until they saw the face of God. Then it was acknowledged the presence of the King in Emerald, the verdant death, the music that eats. He had come, not as a thief in the night, but a motley of glory green. And one by one the dancers died, and their corpses danced a while longer. They danced until their souls guttered out like worm-eaten stars, until they could never return to life again. When the last reveler rotted away, the King in Emerald held court. He holds court still. That's pretty kind of platinum. Oh my god. Can I mark my thing? Can I put a note? Can I put a note? Buy territory. Yeah, well, of course, yeah. So we're always going to go with XP gain when we can, because levels are obviously how you're going to unlock things. And by we, I mean me. You guys do whatever you want, but that's my plan. Travel, I just did. By golly, what more do I need to do? Okay, it's not technically here that it's showing. It's showing right out here. The question mark? Do I have to clear the question mark? Maybe not. Maybe not. I want to be right on that question mark. I want to know. No doubting that I was on. I had revealed this spot. You annoy me, puppy. You annoy me. Okay, seriously. What do I have to do to reveal this? Travel to Inkwell Cave. So there must be a part of this that I have not traveled to yet. Like over here. Not really sure how this works. That's enough out of you. Fungal slime. Backpack's getting a wee bit full. Not quite there yet. Let's get there. Glowing mushroom cap, pedicap. I don't really know how to go to the end of that. How do I have no interest in fighting any more wolves than I absolutely need to. Thank God. Where did I have to go for that? There's this little dot. All right. What is this? Weird wood tree. 100 logging. No wonder these folks are logging it up. Working on their skill. I'm not really sure what my skill is. .73 logging experience. K is for characters. Trade skills. What am I at? Weaponsmithing, armor, geocraft, arcana. Don't have any of that yet. Mining, fishing, logging. I'm at level 5. I need level, what, 10? 100? What was that? Like, level huge. Boulders, trees, bushes, flints. Alright. Which one am I running towards? The town one. Okay, good. Because I have 2 green markers, so. That's a bush. Wolves are... Other than actually, a little crazy. Ooh, it's possible there was no sharp wolf fang. There was no bag for them. It was just me. Thus random at all times. It's not gonna work for you, buddy. I'm already here. Spungle Force. Nice. Spungle Force? Fungal spores. Okay, let's zoom in on the map. And I have to go right or left. So I'm gonna go right. If there's any increase in run speed due to putting weapons away, as there are in some games, it is minimal. Like 1 to 2% tops. Because it doesn't seem to really do anything. So, in most games, there's a race to the top, and it's people's ego, really, because it does not matter most of the time in PvE environments. But this is highly driven in some of the core mechanics by PvP. Not that you need to, but if you don't, if your faction is not winning, there are certain things you're going to have a detriment with. That's just how it works. No charcoal. I can do 4 iron ore. Ow, 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 ow. Let's see if there's anything I can craft with that and then possibly sell, because my inventory is getting full, and as we were warned, you won't carry what you can carry. I don't really want a great iron axe or any of that stuff. How about an iron round shield? That would be beautiful. I can get rid of my old one. And maybe linen arcane embroidery. Used in crafting to apply an intelligence to an item. I can't use intelligence with sword and board in any meaningful way. So I'm going to skip that. And we'll just craft it. It's still an uncommon, a +1 constitution, +1 intelligence. My golly. I'm going to equip that. Yes. And go ahead and salvage my old one. Salvage. Confirm. Now this is a hatchet. 155 gear score versus this is 100. And I'm going to actually equip this. I want to do a comparison. I apparently can't do a comparison. Didn't it just do one? I'm very confused. Right, okay. There's a comparison. 100. 155. 91 damage versus 98 damage. So this is a great show that depending on what you're looking to do matters. This item score, gear score, is 55 greater than the sword, but the damage is 7 less. Now, maybe the hatchet's better to use for some reason, but for some reason it's been given a higher gear score and it's just not as useful. It has way better durability. That is absolutely true. But ultimately, let's salvage this as well. I don't think I'm going to need it. It would be nice if we could, like, upgrade things. That looks better for, I don't know, if light armor does anything beneficial. This is another example. Armor rating for physical is greater, for elemental is worse. It's 50 points, but the armor rating is not all that much better. I'm going to keep this, but I don't think I'm going to use it. Elemental's less. What's the weight? Oh, for the weight? Yeah, I'm actually going to use this. And I will bank that. Okay, far less for a couple less, so that's obviously going to be banked. Swashbuckler hat is better than my leather hat? Yes, it is. Swashbuckle, my friend. Swashbuckle. Alright, duelist pants I have no interest in. So, let's salvage those. And same thing here. Now most of the stuff, I mean, the plate might sell well, but most of the stuff anybody out there can get, so I don't really think it's going to sell well. It's the more advanced things that if you're going to sell, is probably worth the time. And things like this, 45 coin per is crazy. This was 100, less threat. That's good. And I'm not really sure what to do with myself right now. This is a light ration. This is a mana ration. I don't need mana right now. I don't have the right weapons for that. 1% of your health every 2.5 seconds versus 1% of your health every 2.5 seconds. Okay, so let's get rid of some of this stone. Let's cut it, make it useful, and then we can bank it. What else do I have? More stone. Stone block. Flint. Some other rare and strange items. Defeat ink. Oh my god. I ran from that place and I need to go back. Because this didn't pop up that I have to defeat them until it actually said you've been there. After I've been like destroying them for some time. 100 rawhide. What do I have? Oh, it's... mighty annoying is what that is. It's mighty annoying. Okay, so where's this 11? Oh, completed. Canned fish samples. So fishing, we'll do both of these. Can I fast travel? Apparently not. Alright, let's do here again. Get this quest finally done. I may use my musket this time. Oh, weapon mastery. Bow. Let's take a look. So what do we have? Evade shot. Leap back 5 meters and shoot an arrow dealing 125%. Weapon damage, not bad. Shoots an arrow doing 150 weapon damage. It passes through targets and continues for 100 meters. So you could potentially shoot multiple targets. That's actually pretty good. Splinter shot. Shoots out an arrow 10 meters. It then splits into 3 arrows dealing 50% weapon damage. Shoots 3 consecutive arrows. The first 2 dealing 100% damage each. The last shot causes a knockback and deals 125 weapon damage. That's really good. Poison shot. Rain of arrows. That one is always impressive. And what do we have here? After you dodge, you deal 20% more damage for 5 seconds. If surrounded by 3 or more foes within 3 meters, you gain 20% haste by moving faster. Heavy arrows fly faster and deal 30% more damage. That's for like headshots. 10% more damage to foes at least 10 meters away. And they don't seem to have a headshot thing here yet that I've shown. Muskets do. And I would like to see something. If you directly hit a target with poison shot, it deals 200% more damage. Yeah, that's like 300% total. Debuff and damage over time. Duration lasts 20% longer. No headshot. No headshot. No headshot. No headshot. When you land a headshot, you deal 20% more damage and 50% chance to get your arrow back. What? Bow shot, critical chance increased by 10. When you land a headshot, heal yourself for 10% of the damage. That's awesome. If you haven't damaged a foe in the last 10 seconds, deal 20% extra damage. Third shot of rapid shot deals 25% extra damage, and all 3 arrows consecutively hit the same target. Rapid shot's cooldown is reduced by 50%. That's pretty sweet. Increase arrow distance before start of gravity by 100%. That's also pretty nice. So pretty well thought out things, I would say. Options for bow users. Let's go back and just take a look at the musket in comparison. This is just more damage. Landing 3 headshots within 5 seconds of each other grants instant reload. So you can just keep going if your accuracy allows you to. Increase musket damage by 5% if aiming down sights for more than 3 seconds. On successful headshot, grant Empower, increasing all musket shot damage by 10% for 5 seconds. That's also pretty good. Overload musket with gunpowder, 110 weapon damage, cause a burn effect that deals 20% as a dot. Standard musket shots deal 12% extra damage while target is on fire, so burn them and then keep shooting them for extra damage. If powder burn is a headshot, extend burn duration by 13 seconds. This is one of the tips that I have in hopefully an upcoming video if I can get together the requirements to make it. But which is a tip that headshots do count in this game, just not in a way you might think. And you have to have the right, points sunk into their usage. really know what allowed me to pick up nuts. I saw them. I was capable of picking them up. I did so. I picked up nuts in my inventory. A handful of nuts. But what was the indicator that the nuts were even there other than random chance? Straight up, random chance. I had no idea until it was like, oh, that's not a trigger for a bush. That's apparently foodstuffs I can pick up. Let's see if I can bow this out. At least a little bit. Ink Global? It's stuck in the ground. Oh, freaking we knew it. That's how you skill up your bow. You shoot it once and switch. You get, not bad. I don't think they tagged me once. That was pretty good, actually. Collect a sharp wolf fang. Actually, I think I already got one. And let's see what's in here. Hey, sharp wolf fang. Apparently, I still need to defeat 3 more. Okay, let's take that. Another sharp wolf fang. And apparently flint, for no other reason than it was there. It's gonna get interesting. Too many swords. Two swords. Too many wolves. Holy bejeebus, how many sharp wolf fangs am I gonna collect? It's a proper hat. How do you get max rank already? This has been out 12 hours. And yeah, it's possible, I'm sure. People have been playing the alpha, they know what to do. They can grind it out. But like, this town isn't even taken yet, and there's more than one town. They could have another town. But the indications don't fully support that in my estimation. Not my knowledge, just an estimation. Arcane Repository. What do we got? Iron Life Staff. I need... the tiered rarity of secondary ingredients impact the gear score of the item being crafted. Where do you even get these? Because I want one. I don't care about this. I care about that. Muskets and heels, folks. And plate mail, preferably. High AC armor.
Well, someone's strutting in here like they've proven something. I guess maybe you're a survivor after all.
Yeah, thanks for the condescending pep talk. Adventurers Warhammer.
I'll offer you one tip no one ever seems to remember. Your camp is your real home. Set it somewhere so that if you do die, you're not too far from camp.
Okay.
Well, I got plenty to share. Maybe when I trust you more.
Meantime.
Magistrate Koropati was looking for you. You should go see what she wants. Oh, and hey, watch your back out there.
Alright, I'll do that. Now I was gonna up intelligence a wee bit because it does help a little bit with muskets. And what else is it up with? Nothing, I guess. I don't have to do intelligence. I don't have to be smart. Bows and muskets are dex. Let's do this. Weapon damage is gonna go up. Well, because it's secondary. Now, it still only goes up at 1. This is me banking for the eventual life staff. And it'll be like... Official Bezalas. Ooh, I do have one for bow. I think 150 damage. Now let's go with the baiting shot. Oh, that's not the one I want. Does seem like they're employing an older system for time sync, which is just how long does it take you to run there?
Well, it seems you've been getting acquainted with some of the settlement's more colorful characters. I hope no one's gone so far as to be offensive.
Why is he making you impatient?
Nikos has only been here a few years. He's still got that old world cavalier attitude about things. You seem more reasonable, however. Perhaps you could help me with something.
Of course, what do you
If we
need?
mean to defend the settlement, we must acknowledge that the factions are our best bet. You should speak with the Marauders, the Covenant, and the Syndicate, and decide with whom you'd like to cast your lot.
Marauders are like right there, so easily done.
You think you are the stuff of Marauders? Do not underestimate us. Our path demands sacrifice. We are the strongest of the strong. Where others hesitate, we charge head first into the fray. A Marauder is rewarded not only in gold, but in the glory of each victory.
I do like the Marauder faction, but ultimately I think the Syndicate is more suitable to the character I'm building. Intelligence-based being that. Well, dexterity and focus is the main ones, I suppose, but you can always switch your faction. So if you don't like one, switch it up. Oh, I already passed. I'm gonna go back for the other one. It's gonna be a little easier to get to. How do I click on somebody? Well, you put your reticle over them, and then you do the thing to them that you want to do. I don't know how you trade. That is true. Is that crawling along? Wow.
meet ya. What can I do for you?
Tell me about the Covenant.
The spark is what gives you life. It's the mover within ye, the purpose, the beliefs that rise you from your bed every morn. The Covenant are the stewards of the spark, and of the poor souls who wander in darkness.
Yeah, the other one was much more like cultish in explaining what they do. The other person in the other town. Okay. Well, I need to go this way, and it might actually be a short journey. Oh my! I thought I had to run all the way around. What are you talking about? Are you
So you seek an audience with yours truly? What subject do you fancy?
See?
Astrology, numerology,
This person is
alchemy,
about
or any of the other sciences for that
being an intellectual rather than being a snob, which the other person. This whole town has a better vibe than the other town.
We are the only ones here who have the acuity to unravel the mysteries of this place. We will learn the secrets of Azoth and its power, and usher in a new era of prosperity for all.
Okay. Da 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 da. Hello? Consult with the magistrate?
Meet with each of the three factions
I have
and
talked.
decide I sympathize with your hesitation. The factions can sometimes be a headache here, but I cannot dispute the fact that they have become extremely influential. Both here in Windsward, you must choose for yourself which faction is best. I sympathize with your hesitation. The factions
I don't.
can
What?
sometimes be
I'm not
a headache.
hesitating.
You must choose for yourself which faction is. I sympathize with your hesitation. The
What?
factions can sometimes be a headache here.
Choose your
But I cannot
allegiance.
dispute the fact that they have become extremely.
I guess I go talk to that person again. Hello, purple lady.
The look on that distinctive face of yours tells me you've made a decision. Hold me in suspense no longer. Out with it.
Yay, why join a faction? Lots of reasons. Flagging for PvP, additional XP when flagged, territorial control. Yeah, Windsward's gonna be purple, that's right. Everfall is where I was last time. It doesn't seem to be anywhere close to the beach, but you still get the shipwrecks and all that. Alright, so select your faction. Oh, choose this person while talking to the syndicate. Truth in progress. Darn straight.
Welcome into the fold. We'll uncork a bottle later, but we have work to do first. The kind that deals in long-buried secrets and the madness that comes over those who have lost their souls. We seek to understand the Dirtclaw Wither. We want to know why the Dirtclaw Wither have been looting the old Cannon tomb. They've been doing so obsessively and hoarding stones and crystals they've recovered. Bring some of these artifacts back.
For us to examine. I don't know why the sound cuts out. Travel to Cannon Tomb. I think I was there just a little while ago. Literally north. Okay. And I'm pretty much on the east side of the town. I'm gonna try something. 86. So we are going to go with no. The muskets. Yeah, I do want to do the PvP eventually. Aha, followed the path to the giant golf balls. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. Faction and XP. The things you want to boost. I have a mosquito in my place. Ancient crystal shard. That's what we're looking for. Looks like we're on a kill quest, essentially. Do a little bit of pulling. Not following my own advice. These guys are like wolves, very quick, do some damage, You have to be very agile with them if you're gonna avoid their attacks. Alright, let's eat some food. Do a little harvesting. Mushroom. Okay, collect divining stones and ancient crystals. Well, I don't have any divining stones yet. Was a thing to loot over here. This is the one I was talking about. Divining stone. Okay, looks like we're on something here. Two more divining stones. Shards like glowing embers, scattered almost haphazardly throughout the dig site. The crew and I have found these strange reddish-orange crystal shards, approximately the size of my palm, give or take. But they are light. They're light but incredibly strong. I'm not going to read the rest of that. We already know we're on a mission to get these things. Ooh, we're going to play that game, are we? Screw that noise. We invite two of them, unfortunately. About time. Somebody has a forest operation going on here. I'll just take a little for myself and move on. Takes forever to do this. Watching YouTube videos are for those who are stuck. That's it. If you're stuck, great. In my opinion, like, explore, check out the world, see how that works. Now this takes forever for hemp, but I'm looking for the XP, I'm looking for the skill up. Because when I see something, I'm like, I can't harvest you, it just, there's a little pain inside, just a little... Fibers! Oh my god, fibers! I was looking for them for some quest previously. Did not know how to get them. Alright, back to harassing the vomiters and over here the retchers. Why am I not reloading? You're annoying me so much. Annoying me so much. Syndicate initiation. Oh, that's the quest one. I didn't get a divining stone from that, but it flashed. Oh, probably just me crossing the barrier. I need... What you got? Beekeeper pants. Divining stone. Alright, now we know the secret. If they're guarding a tent, there's a good chance it's in there. I have a feeling the last one is down there. Or over here. Over here. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's bring it back. You're gonna lay down in the middle of the path, you're gonna get walked on. And that shouldn't be okay. Where's the mayor? Or whatever it is. No. Oh, this isn't the mayor. I have to do the syndicate turn in.
Well done, Initiate. I had a feeling you'd come through. And not yet, but in time. You have already proven yourself worthy of joining the Syndicate. Now, you must learn. Glad to cast eyes upon you again, friend.
Why
Have
did you give
returned
me
for
the
more
stuff?
adventure?
Purge Cooper's Ranch? Alright. Procure Merrill's Place? And Grenville Hunt. Now these are all PvP. These are all PvE. And buy rewards. If I had any tokens, I could... A simple holding rune that gives containers the ability to hold more than they would ordinarily be able to do so. Syndicate Occultist Seal. Now I do want to check something here. I purchased something on my other character. Is it going to be available in... Right, so Runic Jekyll is unlocked. I have 12,000 more of these doohickeys. Company crest. What's included in that? Oh, they're various company crests. I don't want that one. Limited time for the Merriman crest. Housing items. That's a good chunk. Weapon skins. That's, you know, most of that. Armor skins I already have. Arm flex. Well, of course. Butterfly wing. How many of them do you get? 5. For 5. That's 1,000 per. Bundles are just these 2. What else? Featured deals. Okay. If I want to add more, I'm assuming I would buy them, but there is nothing right now. This is probably just for testing. Yeah. I don't think it's part of anything that I've done. Now, how do I claim it? How to use it? Musket. Alright, so overload or trap. This is actually the one I took last time. We'll do that. Do an opening shot with Q. We get rid of that. Let's go to this one first. I would like to craft more shot if I can. musket. I have everything I need for that. That's beautiful. Wow, let's do it. And I get an uncommon. How is that possible? That must be... due to them wanting to test things out. Okay. Standard repair kit. Really? Oh, repairs a tier 2 item. And I want cartridge. An iron cartridge is 4 iron ingots, 1 linen, and gunpowder. Steel cartridge is the same. Okay, how do we make gunpowder? Charcoal, flint, salt powder. I got a bunch of that, I got some of that, and I can make some of this. Not bad. Okay. I need flint and wood. Let's see where I'm at for that. I knew that was good. No. Well done, well done. I'm gonna go make my money back on that. Maybe not all, but that's okay. Did I spell it wrong? Weapons, two-handers, muskets. These guys are doing like, I think I spent like 75 coins on it. No. Is it because it is needing repair? This is probably way high. This is a item pickup. Completely the wrong way. I do forget that I have special abilities. Hey, go pick up this thing before anyone notices. Everybody will be there and will be doing the same job you're doing. Before anybody notices. Search chests for the geological map. Huh. 7 different chests within this place. No idea where they are. How now, brown cow? Rusted fork farmhand. Okay, that was 3 dodges for him to go. I still got you. I am really not liking you guys. Okay, let's go full on Dex right now. Shots to count. Darn mosquito keeps coming at me. But I'm playing here. I don't want to. Gotta get too distracted. Five. Where's the other two? Always bushes. Ooh, these might be something that can be gathered. Corn. Maybe that little hut back there as well. It's not sparkly. Throwing me off here. It's not sparkly. Alright, reinforced something something. Which is only good for crafting. It must be good because it's for crafting. Every server is the streaming server, buddy. You don't need to be on the same one as special, well-known people. Okay, one more. I need one more. It might be in this windmill here, as it was in the previous windmill. Doo-doo-doo. Nice. Okay. Now we need to go up here now. Bawi Anini. The royal we. Okay, I've surpassed my previous levels, so that is a win as far as I'm concerned. That's an achievement, and I should be heading out soon. Maybe do this round of quests. And then off I go. This here? A gem I can't mine. Is that what I'm aiming for? What is this? Life bloom. Okay, and what am I doing here? Skin them wolves. Okay, I'm hunting for wolves. Hey, wolves. Get out of here. My kill. You bastard. Wow, it may not have been actually. Initiated. Did the most damage. It's a garden pig. I don't want to fight with you. But I will if I have to. look freaky. Nothing to loot. Give me a wolf, please. I can apparently skin. Like I have sharp claws. I don't understand why it needs to do it again. Wolves usually respawn pretty quickly, but I'm not seeing that here. The bushes are all over. What is the question mark that is right there? I'm gonna find out while I look for wolves. Ow, 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 ow. Too many mice on my desk. Bulrush Wash. Flint. Of course. What the heck is that? It's an abomination. I did not get a shot in. We have 14 shots left. What is this? An ice pylon. That's probably a player's spell or an NPC's spell. Hello, Toge. This is dreadfully annoying. What am I doing with the scrape? I'm digging it up. This is a very bad idea. Holy shubbins. There's two of them. Or it looks like there's two of them. There's three of them. Crystallized ectoplasm. Okay, so if you're a grave robber, you come on, come on, come on, switch, switch, switch. Thank you. Go on the other side. See what's over there. Probably more of the same. Maybe a few more wolves. I don't understand why people kill animals and just leave them. Unless it's self-defense, but like, feathers are important for arrows. They're going to be needed for more advanced crafting. Level 30, not like 30 skill ups, like level 30. It's a log, not a wolf. Now the sheer amount of things you can interact with in this game is pretty amazing. As far as I know, somebody had to place all of these trees and whatnot unless they used a program to do some randomization and then just tweaked it from there. This? Nothing? Nothing? And nothing. Okay. Every spot should have a little secret or a little, even if it's not amazing, just something. Something shows that people are there. Maybe they hide their favorite lure there, or bulrushes. This is harvesting, yeah? The Dancers, a page from the journal of Ichabod Shaw. Zadok shewed me something interesting today. Showed? No, shewed. He took me outside the settlement to the edge of the woods. A woman and 2 men danced. Their faces betrayed absolutely no awareness of their surroundings, even when I shouted to them. I gathered that he and others believers moved the dancers away from the populace to avoid contagion. I tried to approach the dancers, but he stopped me with a vice grip on my arm. He told me that of a book he once saw, entirely written on the subject of the King in Emerald. He only said this to lure me away from the dancers. It worked. Clearly that buddy's a little bit obsessed with the King in Emerald, but the dancers are part of it because of the other book that I read. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, well, I'm not level 18. I could probably take one of them if I was very, very on the ball. But definitely not 2. And frankly, I don't know why I'd want to. Where's my wolves? I'm all for running and questing and finding, but like, you gotta provide, folks. You gotta provide. There's nobody around me, or very few people around me, and yet, do I see wolves? No, no I do not. 2 turkeys though. If I was hunting turkeys, that might be okay. There's my wolf. There we go. I still need one more. That eye scanning. And what is this? Linen arcane embroidery. 2 of them. I think I need that for something. Gunpowder, maybe. Shot. That's the next one. Oh, you. Great turkey sounds. I'm sure they were just picked up by live turkeys, but still. Great turkey sounds. standing for that. I need wood. Yes. What's left of my inventory so that I can make shot. And I don't know what I need for linen, but I imagine it's the fluff from hemp. You can just stay over there. Would be goody if you could just stay over there. Young tree, nice. Dead ahead. Cooper's Ranch, is that what this is? Cooper's Ranch. So I'm to purge withered at the Ranch of Cooper. Take this one right here. That work? Yes. Okay, good. It'd be beautiful if I picked up more shot. Maybe I'll go back to the newbie zone and just get more shot there. Just hundreds of them. Keep farming. Why? Okay, yes. The tracks of the creature that killed the bison were that of a wolf, but not a pack of wolves, a single wolf, yet based on the snow, much heavier than any wolf, and embedded in the tracks were small snapped twigs, and in one what seemed to be part of a tree root covered in the same frost as marked the bison's wounds. I consider myself no coward, but this isle's mysteries frighten me, for I do not know what the snow hides that stalks in the shape of a wolf, and whose tracks are blended with that of the forest, but I do not wish to find out. Renee Marie Cartier. Letter of greeting. Welcome. Though absent, I am your host. Help yourself to the garden and any of the livestock. If the ungrateful swine are still here, just kill them swiftly, so they don't remember in the morning. If you have chanced upon a rare creature, I'd ask you to add a note in the log, for I have much curiosity regarding the creatures native to Aeternium. Also, as a courtesy to your hostess, you leave the trophies I gathered here out of respect, for I went to considerable effort for each, and each bears a tail. Okay, so creature hunter doesn't like the wolf thing. Stag of the forest, yet as the bison seemed to thin in the passes, and I became wary of the strange wolf tracks in the mountain, I found myself avoiding the mountain snows and instead favoring hunts deeper in the woods. It was on the hunt today I first caught sight of the stag. Not a stag as familiar to us, but something that seemed grown from the forest and had taken the shape of a stag. I know not how to explain it. Around its horns grew moss, flowers, and its hide was the rich green grass of the forest floor. The sight struck me so I could not move. I could not breathe until the creature seemed to spot me, then leapt away and vanished into the undergrowth. Now every silhouette in the forest stands out starkly to me. The animals of the isle are not governed by the seasons, but shaped from them. The earth, the vegetation, even the snow and ice. The bushes? In the depths, I head into the great crater lake at first light. The journey would be long, but I think the leagues shall pass quickly. I have heard tales of a strange forest creature there, seemingly woven from the wood itself. A trapper in the local outpost is giving the creature name, a spriggan, a tree spirit the height of 4 men, with a body and limbs of branches giving it life. Is this something born of the Isles, or perhaps something created by the Azoth in the forest? This isle is filled with wonders, and I wish to see them all. May fortune favor me on my journey. A glimpse of such a sprite is all I require, even if I must spend weeks circling the lake. Okay. Oh, how much letters do you write? How many? How many? How much? Great. It is not the animals brought with us that La Romie that interest me, nor the deer or wolf of the isle, although of great size and fierce disposition. It is the beast native to Aeternium. Aeternium? I fear it would take a lifetime, perhaps several, to see them all, yet my curiosity will not let me remain idle. Even Jacques' memory has faded, washed away as he was in the storm. Perhaps that is for the best, for had he survived, life would be quite different. I have been given a chance many would dream of to explore this isle and see what flourishes here. That's a very big book for 2 paragraphs. I know it's representational. I know. Oh my god. Well, hi. How you doing? I wish to trade blows with you, sir. Yeah, them too. You got them. It was good. Migration. The reason for the migration of animals and beasts is now clear to me. They are fleeing south, driven from the Great Cleave to the north. It may be a warning that the corrupted may be massing for another foray into the Brightwood. I paraphrased. This has swept away my desire for the hunt. If I remain over long, it will be I who will be hunted, and I fear for my soul should those devils capture me and take me to the Shattered Mountain. Hey, I'm supposed to kill these guys, so I'm good with get a wee bit better at this, a little bit. Life staff. Oh yeah. Okay. Now you're just annoying me. This is amazing. I love the gun. Let's do some of this. Yes. I don't need the same kind of precision as with the musket for some reason. I don't really know. They just decided to work this one differently. I do find dodging is a wee bit better, but not always. Like, you have to have energy for that. No, I need 3 more. 3 more. One more to go. There's probably some loot here that I can pick up. Surprised I didn't get aggro from that other one. I did now. Okay, this ganging up on me, not working for me. I'm outie. I'm done. These guys can be fast. Okay, what else do I have to do to finish this round of quests? That seems to be it. I mean, there's complete quests to help the settlement before investigating rumors. I don't like you. You see my dodging? Hit a wall! Haha! What am I doing? Why am I stuck? Lag? I needs to level up so I can get my pointages. Alright, so if I do this and I do energizing ration, then I get a little bit of mana as well. And back to the settlement. Now I get points for that. Is that a PC? Was that PvP? I don't think so. Yes, the end. I don't think that's the answer. One thing I found interesting is I haven't felt the need to change up the UI at all. Placement of things, clarity, any of that. Okay.
Glad to cast eyes upon you again, friend. Have you returned for more adventure? Iron cartridge is
is 5 for one of them. That's pretty good. I need 2 more days to get this one. That's hilarious. That is hair. Funny. 100 points for common mana elixir. May as well buy an item that's going to help me for a little bit longer. The bow is 280. The musket is 280. Plus 5 dex. That's been pretty good. Pretty good damage. The adept is the jacket is 600. I could probably get 800 or so if I did all the PvP quests. Well, nothing right now though. I'm not. Here is screaming at me that I need to go buy it. Complete missions from the faction board, then report to the local magistrate. Well, I don't want to do the PvP ones, so we'll see how this goes.
I've been hearing good things about you and your new allies. I believe you chose well in your allegiance.
Tribal loyalty charm. This trinket was awarded for successfully choosing a faction. What does it do? Now I have this one I purchased, which is lesser gear score. Gives me dex and focus and reduces threat, which might be helpful in some situations, but I'm going to go for the 8 constitution right now. And then bank the rest of these. Try to keep my weight down. This is their symbol for quests.
Happening at the forge. We have a shortage of metals in Windsward, and the spread of corruption has slowed trade. I wonder, are conventional weapons really the best means of fighting the corruption?
We should explore other options.
My thoughts exactly. I have a theory. I just need help testing it out. I've been thinking, what if there's a relationship between the corrupted and the lost?
How long did it take you to come to that conclusion?
Well, I have an experiment in mind, but to test it, I need soil samples from locations overrun by each. Merrill's place for the corrupted, and Cooper's place for the lost, the withered. Get me the soil samples.
Oh, we just might learn something. I was just up there. Ooh, 5 samples. And I need to fish at some point. Oh well. Alright, so my goal was to finish off the quests I had and then head on to bed. So I'm going to do that. I appreciate everyone who's joined me tonight. And this is New World. I think it looks pretty well, pretty good. Words are not coming to me very well. But by all means, check it out if you're interested. This is the beta. So everything we're doing here will get wiped before the official launch. I believe it's August 31st. So we're not waiting that long for the actual game to launch. And have yourself a great night, everybody. And happy gaming.